Hello and welcome to another update video about Fantom, one of the probably most difficult charts to read in the crypto space in my interpretation, because first of all, we're dealing here with this really unclear bottoming structure where we basically have this kind of double bottom structure here, November 22, October 23. Okay, what's the actual low of the structure, right? You can interpret this in a way that we say, oh, we actually have a 5-wave move down. Yeah, so you can see that actually 5 waves down, not a great structure. The move up is currently only in 3 waves, and it's looking like a crystal clear ABC structure. I can tell you it's not a great chart, okay? Still though, as long as we are in a bullish market, and that's mainly dictated by Bitcoin, I'd be leaning towards a bullish outcome here on this chart. How that is to be integrated into the wider structure, the bigger picture, remains to be seen. I mean, we have here an initial rally to the upside, which I'm basically labeling an ABC structure. Just clear that up a bit. I'm labeling that an ABC. The reason is for a 5-wave move, this here is not long enough, really. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It may look visually like a 5-wave move, but I could easily also label that a WXY. So it's not really clearly a 5-wave move in my, that fulfills my expectations. So what can I say? I mean, it is a really difficult chart. It did hold really nicely, actually, a higher low in the bear market. It's just a bit unclear what all this is, I have to say, Therefore, I would definitely be on the side of caution. I can pretty much guarantee to you that this wave structure will morph quite a bit going forward. If this is, let's start with a bearish count. If this really is a wave 1 to the downside in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a flat, and then the wave 5, then we only need a 3-wave rally, A, B, C, which could have topped. I can tell you that we have a 1-2 setup to the downside, actually a short trade setup. However, I would not short in a bear market. In a bull market, pretty much not very productive. Also, the last move down was not in 5 waves. So this would really be a nice short trade setup had we seen 5 waves down and 3 waves up. But it's also just 3 waves down. That is not clearly giving us a bearish setup. So just because we have a wave count here doesn't mean this has to break down. But I've got a 5-wave move down, got a 3-wave move up. So there is an Elliott wave potential on this chart, which would lead to new bear market lows. I just want to say that. But it takes confirmation. So minimally, I would need to see a break below support. And the support region I can offer is between 36.8 and 58.5 cents. So basically it minimally, and I want to see more confirmation probably going forward structurally as well. But it minimally takes a break below 36.8 cents to suggest that we're heading down to new bear market lows. Now, the problem is that the move down was only in 3 waves. So whenever we get a 3-wave pullback, we don't really have the momentum to the downside that we need to clearly favor bearish perspectives. Okay, so more would be needed, like a break of support. At the moment, what would be my preferred outcome, preferred scenario? See, I don't really like the structure. It just doesn't offer me a lot of clarity. I'm currently looking. First of all, I'm following a bullish thesis with the added commentary that we need to be on the side of caution, right? But in terms of bullish thesis, I would say, okay, we have 3 waves down, we have 3 waves up. It's possible that the 4th wave bottomed. So that's the bullish perspective where we say, okay, we could be working here on a C wave rally to the upside, or maybe it's a wave 1, okay? There's obviously a bit of a hopium count. We say A wave up, B wave down. The wave 1 could be a leading diagonal. I'm not labeling the whole thing, but let's say we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be wave 1 of C. We could get a wave 2 afterwards and so on. Do I believe that? Not really, but it's possible. So that's the bullish count I'm following. That means we are working here on some kind of a fourth wave. So that's the main thesis. Okay, this is a fourth wave. We get one more high in a wave 5, and then we take it from there. Here, it's possible that the fourth wave bottomed, but again, we only have a 3-wave rally. So actually, I cannot clearly favor that we've bottomed in the fourth wave. I make that the alternative. If we get one more low, then I call that an A, B, C structure in wave 4. It's possible the fourth bottomed, then this would be also an ABC, just because we're dealing with a diagonal. So the fifth wave is an ABC structure. You see the messiness here. Really, I would not try to focus here too much on the micro count. What is really important is to understand the support levels, and they are between 36.8 and 58.5 cents. The count that makes most sense to me is this one at the moment, A, B, and we get another dip into the support region, and there the price would have another chance to start a rally in wave 5. But please note that because of this structure here and the way this looks, and because it's a diagonal pattern, see, you have an ABC structure in the third wave. Also, the fifth wave would need to be an ABC. So this could be the start of the fifth. That's whenever we're dealing with these diagonal structures, it's difficult. What I can tell you is that a break below the last swing low here at 64 cents would be a good confirmation that we're heading down in wave C. So if you wanted to explore or trade that potential that the fourth already bottomed, well, that would be a key level to watch. But for me, it looks as if we're heading down in wave C now. That would be my perspective until we break above the last high at 97 cents. So that's the structure. In summary, bullish, at least by bullish, but not clearly bullish, against 36.8 cents. And in the very short term, it's possible that the fourth wave already bottomed, as long as we're holding that 63.9 cent level. But that is not reliable at all. It takes more evidence to suggest that this is really what's unfolding. But if a fifth wave is starting to unfold, where should it take us? Where should that fifth wave take us? We can easily take the length of the wave 1, go to the wave 2 low, and then measure. You can see the third wave reached the 1.38 extension. That means a fifth wave should take us minimally to $1.62. But if we get a bit of an extension, it might be the 1.786 extension. So we talk about $2. I'd say $2 seems to be a good milestone target for a fifth wave to the upside, then we take it from there. Unfortunately, not a very, very clear chart at the moment, but sort of my best guess, you could say. Yeah, that's my update about Fantom. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.